Morning, everybody. Morning, 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 morning. Morning, everybody. Morning, 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 morning. Man, I got punched in the face this morning in gold. I got punched in the face today in gold. I got my money back, but I'll show you the trades here in a minute. I mean, I'm up $150, but just stupidity. Just stupid. I should be up a lot more than that. Yeah, go Irish. Yep. I should be up a lot more than that. I should be up a lot more than $140. Jesus. What a dingbat I am. Everybody give me just a second here. Give me just a second here. You can't go out. You can't go out. Come on, you can't go out. Sorry. My cat keeps asking to go out. But she's supposed to be going to the vet here in like 20 minutes, so I can't let her out. I got to put her somewhere. Anyways. Let's see here. Let me get my bearings straight here. Man, just so let me just show you my gold trades that I screwed up first. Well, let me just make sure nothing's setting up that we're going to miss. Man, I could still be in that gold trade and be up a lot of money right now. Man, the ES could be a rejection of the prior day open. But I haven't looked at it. No, we've been there a couple times. Yeah, maybe not. Yes, gold change contracts, yes. NQ is kind of setting up for, shoot, forget it. I mean, NQ was setting up for a 1 minute gold line, but it broke out. Let me just show you. Would have been beautiful had Donchian Channel high, had a crossover Donchian Channel high. Just needed this one to come back here and pierce that and then have us break it to the long side, because we would have had both the lines, the static lines and the gold line working together. But we never got here to the 1 minute gold line. Shit. All right, gold NQ has made a new Donchian Channel high. Hold on here. All right, NQ has made a new Donchian Channel high right here. We need this gold line to catch up. We need that gold line to get up in this area right here with these static lines. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know there's some news at 10, but this trade only lasts about a minute if you get in it. If it sets up, only lasts a minute, maybe 2. If the damn thing would have set up. Well, it's starting to set up now. My candle's too big. Come on. I want to show you my gold trades here, but I can't. I got to make sure when we get closer to the 10 o'clock news, I'll show my gold. My gold screw ups. Excellent entries. Bad management. Okay, so NQ did it again. Created a new Donchian high. Man, it had such beautiful potential because it had the static lines. It had the gold line. It just, the manipulation to pull it back was just not there. The manipulation to pull it back was just not there. You did a YM trade? Excellent. Excellent, Mike. Excellent. Excellent job. You know why the YM worked? You know why the YM worked so smoothly? Because I was staring at the NQ. That's why. If I was staring at the YM and not the NQ would have done exactly that trade. And I would have been looking at the YM not doing shit. Yeah, that's exactly what would have happened. That's all right, David. Late starts aren't bad. Hell, I'm only up a couple $150 because I fucked up my trades. I'm going to show them here in a minute. I'm going to show my trades here in a minute. When we get close to the news, I'll show my gold trades. Come on. Jesus. That's an odd number, Mike. That's an odd number. All right, let me show you gold here since we're getting close to the news. All right, so so I was watching these breaks. We had this crossover. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, okay? All right, sorry about that. Just too much distractions going on today in my house. Trust me. Anyways, this is another reason why I'm not up a bunch of money. So we blew over after the news. I mean, after when it opened, blew over, crossed over, boom, there's a beautiful setup back to the high. Of course, I didn't get that. Then we came back inside the red line, boom, down we went. And I was watching these pivots because I wanted this to come up to the 1 minute gold line and then go down, which it didn't. Once it broke this pivot here to the downside, I said, forget it. So then we rolled in, and then we rolled and broke. This pivot came up, boom, consolidation candle right here, bam, I'm in. My ATM put my break even after 10 ticks. It went down like 12, 14 ticks, came up, knocked me out, and then went straight down. Jesus. Oh, I was so pissed. I wasn't paying attention, or I would have grabbed it and moved it out of the way. Because again, I'm being distracted. I want to talk about that. And then down we went, consolidation candle. In this consolidation candle, I took the long off the prior day high, came back down, knocked me out, full stop. Came back down, and I took the long again off the overnight open. It came down, knocked me out. I did a re-entry, back in, boom, back up, got my money back, plus 150 bucks. So I traded this static line and these two static lines and a 1 minute gold line. And I effed up the 1 minute gold line, which should have been $400 or $500 easy. Those were my trades in gold. Unfortunately, I mean, at least I'm up, but I'm Jesus. Okay. Distractions are now over. It's virtually impossible for me to trade when I'm distracted. There's too many things going on in my house today. All right, so my starting balance for December 1st, it was, oh shit, yeah, here's the news. My starting balance for December 1st was $57.06, $5,706. So I'm going to track that. So anyways, somebody want to answer George's question, because I know it has something to do with his settings. I don't remember what the hell they are. We don't care about market opens in here. We care about the futures market open, not the market opens. All right, let's get through this news. See if we get any. There's some. See if we can start getting any trending. That gold trade short off the 1 minute gold line. God damn it. To get stopped out from your ATM to the tick and then to watch it completely crash after that. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. Very, 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 very frustrating. Now, maybe we can get lucky. Now that the news is over, maybe we get lucky and the NQ will come down here and test the top of these lines now that we have space and do a long. So I'm kind of looking at that in the NQ. Gold is going into its dormant phase that it does around 10 o'clock. So I'm going to kind of keep my eyes off of that for a while. Yeah, gold is literally going to sleep. Just it has a tendency to do that. I talk about that. Lately, just has a tendency to go to sleep at 10 o'clock. That trade, that 1 minute gold, yeah, there was some swearing going on that 1 minute gold line trade in gold. There was $500 worth of swearing. $500 worth of swearing going on. Oh my God. Just cannot believe. I know people in my house see me sitting in front of a computer and they just think that I don't know, writing emails or something. So when they come and they distract me, it's like, yes, yeah, what, yeah, huh? And then ding, oh, you just cost me $500. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Man, gold has literally gone to sleep. I mean, it has stayed true to form. I mean, it has gone to sleep. It just like goes to bed at 10 o'clock in the morning. Takes like a morning nap. Yeah, it's not exactly, Amelia. It's taking a nap. Now it'll if we get lucky, it'll wake up again around 11. Create some tradable events. That would be nice. Well, let me get a look here. Interesting. Interesting. The YM is gonna looks like it might sit right on that 5-minute gold line. Wow. Go through the bottom. Go through the bottom and then the top. No, it's gone. Yeah. I should have paid attention to that a little better. Wow. Look at that RTY rejection of the low. It's pretty nice. $140. Come on, NQ, come down. Come down. Come on, NQ, come down. Come down. Okay, all right. Come on, NQ. There you go. Come on down. Come on down. So, I mean, somebody asked me, well, why didn't you take that trade there? I mean, I'm going to just point it out. So this rotation that went from here to here to here and created a Donchian high, it had a low right there. And this broke through it. So I'm not keen of any longs right now in the NQ. I think they got space to go clean things out down below now. They're battling to take it long. There's no doubt about it. There are some longs fighting to keep it north of that gold line. All right, so come on, RTYM, come down, come down, come down, come down. Man. That's what I'm looking at, Mike. That is exactly what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that red line in the YM. Shit. This is stuck in limbo. The RTY is kind of stuck in limbo. Okay, give me an inside candle here. Stay here. Just stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Freaking piece of crap. Oh, shit. Okay. Down, 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 down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Go down. Go down. Break the inside. Break this candle, and then I'll take it long. Break that candle at the bottom. Keep going. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to put my long on, just in case we go back up now. Okay, we're in. I'm in. Double bottomed. Let's roll up. We double bottomed. Let's roll up. Come on, let's roll up. Roll up. Come on, roll up. What the hell? There you go. Roll up. Oh my God. Wow. Come on. Not looking good. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze this. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't looking good. That wasn't looking good. Not looking good. Yeah, gold woke back up again. Early. Wow, what is gold doing? Holy shit. All right. Let's pull gold over here. It's getting a little crazy again. Damn it. Jesus. Sorry. So gold, we get a down, an up, and a down. See, it's seeking seeking support, it looks like to me. Those candles are huge, way too big. All right, if we go long, I'm going to go long. Go long, please. Go long, please. Come on. There you go. Now go. Now go. What? Come on. Go long. Come on. Oh, God. All right, I'm out. Jesus. What the hell happened there? I don't know, but it's a good thing I'm out. What the hell happened there? What the hell? Anybody know what happened there? That's weird. Started thinking I must have missed some news or something. I flattened out. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I mean, I guess there was that many buy contracts. There was that many sells, I should say, longs that got knocked out. I mean, that thing just went straight through me. I lost $50, I think, on that trade. I think I lost $50. I think I lost $50. Yeah, about $50. That was crazy. Hold on here. Let me go back and look at the equities. Oh shit. I knocked my strategy out in gold too when I did that. Should have just realized that. Had to turn it back on. My strategy got knocked out. When I flattened out, I lost knocked my strategy out. Jesus, about time. Well, I don't know what you're asking me, Kamish. Where can we get the HTF bar? Are you talking about my static lines? If yes, then just email me and I'll email you the download. It's free. If that's what you're asking me. I think I'm calling it a day. I mean, I think I'm calling it a day. Just things aren't working for me. I took this short here, crossover, pull up, and then this big candle rejection down to here in gold for $400. Oh, the PO3. Oh, the 5-minute bar. If you want the 5-minute bar, Kamish, you can email me and I can send you that also. Thank you, AO Trades. Thank you, Weave. ATF bar type. I see that. I don't even see that on the name. I don't without my glasses, I really can't see well. Yeah, Kamish, just email me and I'll send it to you. Tell me in the email, though, that you want the ATF bar. I was in the middle of a trade when you were asking me that short in gold, and I got my money, got my loss back and my money. I think I'm done. I mean, it's just things are choppy. There's not much follow through. If you go into the description AO Trades, I don't have that. If you go into the description of the video, it tells you where to go get it. It's from Trade Saver. I don't have it. I mean, I might have it, but I don't have it really. It's a free download on Trade Saver's website. I highly recommend it. Because like this trade I just took in gold, I probably would have missed it if I didn't have the ability to hit that button. And, there's a lot of trades. The flip side is sometimes the trade gets jumped because it throws the order out there when price goes through that area. And sometimes it misses. That's the downside to it. But I mean, I catch more trades than I miss. I catch more trades than I miss. For sure. Now that's just crappy. Here's what I'm talking about, like no follow through. It's like this gold trade I took right here. I mean, it literally just went to the low and then rolled right back up again. I mean, there's just, so this gold looks like now it's going to hang out at the overnight open. And if it does that, then, I'm done. I'm done looking at it. Because once you get at the overnight open and you get in that area and you stay there, that trading gets really sketch. Just ugly. I'm up $285. You see it right there. Puts me at 59.92. I'm probably going to be done because this trading is just tough. This trading is tough. I mean, nothing is linking up. Like the ES is at the 5-minute red line, but the NQ at the same time with the same exact candle patterns is out in limbo. So, what am I doing there? And then even if the 5-minute red line works, right above the ES are the static lines. that you're going to bang your head right into. So, I mean, it's like the equities are kind of stuck in where none of them are agreeing with each other. You got, so for example, you got the YM right here with a prior day low potential long, but the RTY is in limbo. Like it's not sitting on support at the same time. Matter of fact, it's showing reasons to continue to go south instead of north. And I like them when they line up, not when, because the candles all match. Here's your green candles, the candles match, but the where they are in position is not matching. And that's where you get these battles, short and long, short and long. Yeah, holiday blues, Mike. To put it in perspective, so I started December 1st at $5,700, okay? And I did a lot of thinking. I did a lot of thinking about this so that I won't, allow myself to get frustrated in December and allow myself to lose a bunch of money and do something stupid. I said to myself, if I can take the $5,700, let me confirm this number again. Yeah, if I can take the $5,700 and by the end of the week before Christmas, I can get to $8,500, I'll be excited. I'll be happy because that's $2,800. That puts me at about $1,000 a week this week, next week, and then like $800 the last week. That's kind of the perspective I'm coming into trading with right now for this month. This is not October. This is not September. Those are the months that you make hay. Those are the months that I was, had $4,000 to $5,000 weeks, not $1,000 weeks. So I'm just going to be very realistic with my money. Shit, right now I feel fortunate that I hit that gold trade. Now, I effed up some gold trades earlier today, so we don't need to talk about that. That I should have been way up, but I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was good, lots of food, lots of food. Yeah, leftovers for sure. We made last night. Made homemade turkey pot pies. Oh yeah, holidays are a sketchy time to trade. I mean, because people, the real money's not even trading. That's why it's hard, in July, and it can be a struggle in August. I mean, the real money's not trading, and if the real money's not trading, then you're not getting like that gold trade I took. You're not getting that follow through when they have the longs trapped and they just, slam it down. You're just not getting that stuff. So even if you get in on the right side of the trade, your targets have to, in a lot of cases, have to be more conservative. So I'm taking a very I'm taking a conservative mindset for the month of December, and that conservative mindset is going to stay that way. Just to put it in perspective for everybody, it's going to stay that way till probably around, without me looking at a calendar, probably around like January 10th. Yeah, but Patch, but I mean, it's, again, the answer to that question is yes, but the reality of that answer, in my opinion, depends on when that Donchian channel is broken. If you look to your left, and that Donchian channel was formed because multiple pivots, they don't have to be at the exact spot, but multiple pivots to the left created that Donchian high. That's in reality, to me, that's more important. Like if when you see to your left, the Donchian should heighten your attention to the fact that, okay, we may have a market rotating, a market looking to go long, but how committed are they to going long? Well, look to your left, and if they broke 2-3 pivots from earlier times that created a Donchian, then I get more interested. But again, like the ES, if you're talking about the ES, hell, that's like that can be like every time you get a Donchian channel high and a rotation to the ES, you need to pay attention. You need to really pay attention, because that's the way to make some, like I've said, that's the way to make $150, $200 a trade. Do like 3 of those a day, lose on one and win on 2, and shut it down, and progress your way forward on your evaluation or PA, whichever one you're working on. God dang it. Okay. So I'm going to drag these down here for a second, because these are kind of moving. So here you go. You got your ES and your NQ. All right. Now look at how the NQ went through prior day high, prior day low, 5-minute red line, all that stuff, and then just reversed like crazy. So you're like, well, maybe we should go long. Maybe we should go long. Maybe we should go long. Well, here's the problem. It reversed, the ES just reversed right into its red line, which is going to cause a battle back down to the downside. And it's going to drag this with it. Which one's going to win the battle? I don't know. But that's where you get into that. That's where you get into that situation where they're conflicting each other. Why did this one go up so much? Probably because this one was reaching to the red line for a rejection, And there you go. I mean, it's like, see, it's It's frustrating. If they're not in agreement, it gets frustrating. Now, watch. Now what's going to happen is the NQ is going to battle because now we're sitting on top of the red line. And the ES is like, yeah, but we're still going down. And it's just, when they line up together, it's great. When they conflict, it's like a coin toss. Because which one's going to win? Which one's going to win this battle? Is the ES going to win the battle to the downside? Is the NQ going to win the battle to the long side? And the bigger question is, or is neither going to work? And you're just going to sit there and get chopped up. And which even if you pick the one that ultimately wins, do you win because you get beat up in the process? Because your stop keeps getting tested. Am I making sense? All right. I did not know that. I got a loan closing tomorrow I didn't even know about. That's what that text was about. I got a loan closing tomorrow that I don't even know about. That's funny, isn't it? That's how busy I am at work. I have a loan closing tomorrow I don't even know about. Jesus. All right, now the ES is into its static lines from the bottom. Right now, the NQ is winning this battle. Enough to have made the money you need to make? It'd be close. So right now, the NQ is winning this battle, but the ES is fighting back because of this static line, which is going to pull this back down again. Everybody see that? So that's why I say I want to see agreement before I enter one of these, before I enter the NQ. I'm looking for agreement in the ES. Or same thing with the YM and RTY. I want to see agreement between the two of them if I'm going to take a trade in one direction or another. I don't want to take a long in the NQ if I see the ES is running right into this line, these lines, for example, or into its red line or whatever, because that's when you get all this garbage and there's a battle going on. Mike, I only got so much screen space to stare at stuff. That I can put on I can put on the charts for everybody to look at. All right, come on. And the YM has the same problem here. So while you're looking at potentially, say, the RTY doing a crossover red line long, the YM ran right into its prior day low. Again, look at the candles. Red, red, green, 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 red, red, green, green. So your sequences, they're staying consistent with each other. These are. Excuse me. And the YM is going to reject. Look at that crossover, man. Yeah, that was a pattern. I didn't take it. Obviously I didn't take it, but that was a pattern. Look at the inside candle here to this, and then a rejection. And it should, if this thing will stay below this red line, this should go all the way down to here. See, look at that. God dang it. This one wants to go long. This one wants to go short. And there you go. Just so let's do this. These are little lessons for the day. So somebody might say, well, Bob, why didn't you take this break of this pivot here back to the gold line long? Because of this. See, this is trying to go long, but this isn't going long. It's stuck in its static lines. Pattern-wise, it's a beautiful setup for the NQ. The problem is the ES is stuck in a south. The ES is stuck in a short position right at resistance at the same time. I personally believe the NQ is going to win this battle, but I don't want the stress to find out. Excuse me. And that move up failed because of that damn line right there. See that? That's how you take your win rate from, say, 50-50 to, say, 60, 65% to 40 to 35% loss. That's how you is to line up the setups that you take with the instrument in the equities that's moving in the same pattern, so that you're in agreement on both sides. It's frustrating. I get it. All right, so right now the YM is going for its third attempt. So 1, 2, its third attempt to break. So I'm going to presume this is going long now. And ES is in the same situation by coincidence, I think. Yeah, there's nothing going on. You know, if they all start breaking out together, then they'll, you know, we'll see some patterns. But right now, they're conflicting. YM wants to go short, RTY wants to go long. NQ wants to go long, ES wants to go short. Frustrating. Oh, are we finally going to go long? Oh my God. The battle with the ES and the NQ is just vicious right now. It is just vicious. I still think the NQ is going to go long. Yeah. I still think the NQ is going to go long. But like that's the pattern. And now you get an idea of why this pattern is so screwed up. Because the whole time its partner in crime is getting punched in the face by traders trying to keep price below the prior day low. And now in the NQ won the battle. I mean, that was my contention, was the NQ was going to win that battle solely because of this candle right here. My contention was exactly that. The NQ was going to win this battle because of this candle right here. It had a blow off candle to the downside and then up it went. So I mean, where do I get an entry? Where do I roll the dice? Where do I, pray? You know what I mean? It's, I'm not looking to get lucky. The irony is, if you kind of go over here, I just glanced at that, but the ES had a blow off candle too. Boom, way down, and then, you know what I mean? The problem was the ES had to follow suit with the NQ. The ES had a very bumpy road to go long, and that's what held up the NQ. And when you start making those comparisons and recognitions, it will make you a better trader. It'll make you more confident on the trades you take. I mean, it's not by accident that this is a big green candle, this is a big green candle, this is a big green candle, this is a big green candle. That's not by accident. Okay? There's a correlation between the two. They've proven it today by looking to your left and seeing the candles in each one of those instruments. And gold is doing what I said, hanging out at the overnight open. So, since I've made my trade that got me my money back in gold plus some profit, this one right here, we've, I mean, we're just around the overnight open. So gold has got to start working its way away from the overnight open and stuff like that for me to start paying attention to it again. It is doing a W though, George. You're correct. You are correct, George. All right, so the longs are starting to take control of the equity markets again. That's nice. Now maybe we can start looking for some longs. Now, I'll tell you guys something interesting. So I talk about these correlations. Every once in a while, YM did one. I remember YM did one last week. Every once in a while, they'll sit there and correlate, like the YM and the RTY, the YM and the RTY, the YM and the RTY. And then out of the blue, and this happened last week in the YM, out of the blue, it just took off. The YM by itself reached for a static line. And I'm looking over at the RTY and it didn't move. It's still sitting there. That's the manipulation I'm talking about. And so that static line got hit, consolidated, and rejected. I mean, and it was a beautiful thing to bring it back to the situation that the RTY was at. It was, if I'm making sense. So like out on its own, it just decided, okay, here's what we're doing. Sing and then zing. So every once in a while, you'll see where one goes cowboy without the other one, and you need to hyper focus then that they're seeking a support line and or resistance line, and then bam, there's your trade. So they either correlate or it goes cowboy, one or the other. And I saw the YM do that last week, one day. Beautifully. Yeah, exactly. AO trades. It keeps you out of bad trades. If you understand that when price is there just hanging out, or also it'll keep you out of trades into it, like a short that's coming from the top into it, and then it just gets rejected right back in your face. I say this over and over again. The most powerful line on that chart is the overnight open. You just go look at gold today and just see the rotations on both sides of the overnight. That's why I took that trade I took. It got down inside the overnight open, came back up, And then I took the short down and boom, $400. That's it. But it's got to have movement. Otherwise, it just meanders. By the way, the ES, look at this dirty dog stuff. I just observation things to show you. All right. So when the ES ran up here, it created this pivot. See that? And came back down and got into this battle between the red line and the open, right? Look at this candle right here. Everybody see this candle right here? It broke that pivot by one tick, came back to the red line, boom, that was it. That's why I tell you, if you look to your left and then you watch what price does, that right there was to get the breakout traders caught, trapped, and then they immediately ran it down to then run it back. It's all intentional. So when you see that finger go through that pivot, wait for that rotation back to support, and boom, that's your trade. Now, I mean, I'm not saying you trade into the overnight, the prior day close. I'm just talking pattern wise. This was the sign that this was going to happen. It's amazing. That one little tick through, just one damn tick, one tick through that pivot down. And this pivot here, another key thing on the other side was did not pierce this down pivot that rotated it up. See that? Boom, boom. So boom, through there, down. This did not break this. Consolidation, boom, gone. If you can recognize that simplistic situation, that simplistic pattern, you will become a profitable trader. That simplistic thing. Look when that pivot to the left gets broken, wait for them to manipulate it back down to support because they've got the longs trapped, which are the amateur traders, and they bring it down, they look for support, and then boom, they rip it the other way. And when they bring it down, make sure, just like on that pattern right there, make sure, for confirmation purposes, make sure they don't break the down pivot that ran it to the upside. If you can just practice that, your 2026 will be profitable. Will be very profitable, actually. That little scenario I just showed you right there, that little scenario in the ES, forget the static lines for a second. Just pretend the static line wasn't there. But that little scenario that I just showed you in the ES is exactly, and I mean exactly word for word, how Jim Racine trades gold. Word for word, exactly how he trades it. And that's exactly how he gets himself into his rotations. Word for word, that's exactly it. So it looks like we got the YM trying to go long off the red line. The RTY trying to go with it, except the problem is it's stuck at the freaking prior day low. We may end up getting the same scenario here in the RTY that just happened in the ES, where it breaks this pivot, comes back down, and then rotates. But I mean, that ES right there, I can't draw a more clear picture than that. That's exactly what Jim looks for in breaking pivots. And it's what I look for too. But I mean, he does it in a more aggressive way, because I'm looking for it in specific situations to limit my trade quantity. Jim's not looking to limit his trade quantity. He's looking to maximize his trade quantity, which is one of the reasons, by the way, he had to get out of prop firm trading, because he was not following their rules. He wasn't following the rules. He was making too much money. They don't like that. Prop firms don't like you making too much money. They want you to make money consistently, but not too much money. He and I both got out of prop firm trading at the same time, about a year ago right now, I think. Right around, well, I was in January, I think. He was in December. I can't remember. Yep, see ya. See you, HD. Yeah, that's why I've by the way, HD, that's why I've stopped. I'm not taking any trades. I mean, I'm done for now. Now look at interestingly enough, the YM is contradicting the pattern of the RTY right now. Interesting. Yep, interesting. Well, now the RTY is like, oh man, we've been going out here all by ourselves. Did anybody trade last Wednesday? I did a video last Wednesday because I did take a trade last Wednesday for $400, and I did a video last Wednesday about the different instruments, and I showed that trade in that video. I didn't show it live. I showed it because I was doing the video. But I noticed there was some pretty good movement Wednesday, even though it was the day before Thanksgiving. I think I took that trade early, like at 8:35 or something. It was in gold, so gold was open. I don't specifically remember the trade anymore. Well. Looks like the RTY won that battle. Yeah. Well, that's the reason I took the trade. I came in here to not even trade on Wednesday. And now I'm looking over at the chart and I'm like, well, damn, I got to take this trade. It's sitting here right in front of my face. And, bing, bing, $400. And, that was good. But I did not take any other trades. I was pretty busy on Wednesday. All right, maybe. Let me just pull this down here. Maybe resistance right here will become support for the ES. Remember, this was where the battle was, where then they showed the little finger, and then bing, bing, showed the little finger. See how they're giving you the finger here? All the people chasing, and then wham. This support may become, resistance might become support over here in a minute in the ES. Don't do the red line. Don't do the red line. Oh my God, are you going to do the red line, ES? No. I wanted you to do the static lines. Don't do the red line. You freaking dog. Are you serious? Come on down. Come on down. Damn it. Yeah, come on down. Static lines. Come on. No rolling up. Are you going to roll up on me? Oh, you dog. Really? Shoot. Well, that was not good. All right, maybe. I really did not expect that red line to push it price back up, because we kind of did all this herky-jerky stuff up here before we came down here. So I was really counting on these static lines to be our rotation point. Let me move this over a little bit, and then drag this down here. So the NQ, and kind of be nice if they would line up with each other, that the ES would go to these static lines when the NQ goes to the 5-minute red line. Minimum. Good job, Orville. I hope you got the ink already dry on your resignation letter. Come on, ES. Jesus. Man, the ES might do a W pattern right here off the red line. I'm barely green, David. I got lucky with a gold trade. Well, I shouldn't say lucky. I got a gold trade. And we might have a W pattern right here in the ES. Does everybody see this? So we had a slam down to the red line, rotation up, and then a slam back down. And this one's higher than this one. So there it is right there. There it is right there. There it is. Come on. And then your pivot, your break area obviously is right here. Key points in this pattern are right here. If everybody's watching, that and that. The big run down, the push up, the run back down. This one's higher than this one. So you're hoping the rotation brings you back up through here. Come on, ES. Come on. Wow. Wow. That didn't work. That did not work. Oh, boy. Now what are we doing? Okay, stay inside. Stay inside. Stay inside. No. Stay inside. Torque your jaws. Well, the thing about a W pattern, man, is it's like it's a trade for a big win. So, a loss is not that big. It shouldn't be that big a deal, because if you trade it right, your rotation is all the way up to here. You're talking about a 10-point ES trade. That's what you're talking, is a 10-point ES trade. So if you lose 2 points trying to make 10, that's not a big deal. I mean, you lose $100 trying to make $500, but dang it. All right, here we go. Now here's your support that became here's your resistance that became support. So, and then it agrees with this. Come on, go long. Go long. Go long. Go long. There you go. There you go. And then you come back and you get your money back. They did the damn thing. I said it before. I thought they were going to come down here and test this, but I mean, you can't let a W pattern set up in front of you and not attempt it. That's the problem. But I mean, you know, just recognize they're seeking a bottom to run long. Now, if you're in this trade, you gotta let it. Do me a favor. If you're in this trade, let it go. Let it make you some money. Come on. Let's go long. Let's go long. Let it go. Come on. There you go. They just came to clean out. They backfilled this big green candle. All they were doing was backfilling it. Once this candle closes, you can have your stop below this candle. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Now run. This one's kind of stuck at the 5-minute gold line. Come on. They both are, actually. But you got to remember, your static line is more powerful than either one of these, any of these three lines here. So the intent is to run it long. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Now, I mean, you know, your entry on this is like 30. So, I mean, 40's right here. That's 50. That's 10 points. That's 10 points. Go, baby, go. Go. Come on, go. Now, the key to the whole scenario here is they're in agreement with each other. You have a red line long here, and you have a static line long here. So these two are in agreement with each other. So there's not conflict going on. NQ has to break this pivot right here. See this pivot right here? This one's already broke its major down pivot. This one's got to, NQ's got to break this one right here. See it over here? Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Well, it broke this pivot here. So that tells you they're going long. At least the ES wants to go long. 4 points. Good job, Trader Joe. Good job. I believe she's going to give 10. I believe she's going to give at least 10. But it's obviously going to be a messy 10. It's obviously going to be a messy 10. Come on, ES, go. Oh, sorry. Seeking support. Seeking support. Seeking support. Come on. The NQ did not, or wait, maybe it did. I can't see here. Hold on. Oh, the NQ did break that pivot by a tick. What a dirty dog. It broke that pivot right here. It broke that pivot by about a tick or two. They're hard to see in the NQ. So that's a sign they want to go long. That's a sign. They both have broken their pivots to the left, to the downside. They just got the NQ did it real ugly, like just by a tick. And here's your rotation. This should be your rotation. There you go. There's your rotation. Wow. All right. Yeah, it's a messy Monday. It is a messy Monday. Messy Marvin. But I mean, right now, at least the ES is moving predictably and the NQ is moving predictably. They're moving predictably, which is good. It's taken a long time this morning for them to do that. There they go. There they go. I didn't even spot that this one went through the top of this one by a tick or two. I didn't even spot that till right now. I was thinking we didn't rotate through that yet. All right, come on now. Let's not get hung up. What are you doing? Backfill the candle. Okay. Now rotate up. What time is it? 11:30? Oh, Jesus. Come on, ES. All right, here we go. God dang. Created another pivot. We just broke it. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Look at the NQ go. Look at the NQ. So the NQ, like I said, it broke this pivot by a tick or two, came back, seeked support, and then boom, there's its rotation. This pivot right here. Cleaned it by about a tick. That's pretty scary. God, are we going to do this again? All right. Seeking support again. Come on. Rotate. And this is just follow-throughs are so slack. Those should have been bigger runs than that. Really should have. Just no volume. Come on. Rotate up, damn it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Run long. Let's go. Wow. All right. There we go. Finally, man. Now it's important that this pivot get broken also, or the rollover could start. It's important that this pivot gets broken right here. This one right here, or the rollover may start seeking bigger support than the 1 minute gold line. Come on. Come on, ES. Follow through, damn it. There you go. There you go. There you go. And so for those of you that like, what's that 1 minute gold line trade you talk about in the ES? Well, here it is twice. Rotation, broke this pivot here, came down, boom, up to the pivot. Rotation, broke this pivot. Rotation, broke that pivot again. I mean, that's it twice. So in both cases, you know, it's $200 or so. That's the trade I took to pass my eval with Apex and to get funded. And I was profitable. And there's your 40, by the way. And I was profitable like 35 days in a row doing that. And finally, the damn thing got to 40. So that was 10 points. That rotation right there in ES was 10 points. Ugly, but it was 10 points. And it took all the way till 11:20 for both of these instruments, in my opinion, to agree with each other. And then you just choose which one's giving you the best setup. In my opinion, the best setup was ES, not NQ at the time. The NQ would have made you more money, without a doubt. The NQ would have made you a lot more money. But the ES was the better setup because it was off the static lines. All right. I'm gonna sign off. I made $286. Yay! But it is profit. I did not take that trade. No, I did not take that trade. I did not take that ES trade. I should have, obviously, but I didn't. All right, so I'm going to sign off today. Everybody have a good day. I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll talk to you later, all right? Bye.